Hi, I'm Teresa Hansen, Vice President of Global Content for Clarion Energy. Here are today's stories. Story number 3. Chicago-based utility Exelon announced that it will close 2 Illinois nuclear power stations in the fall of 2021. The 2 plants, Byron and Dresden, each have 2 reactor units and represent 4,000 megawatts of carbon-free electricity. Exelon Generation's press release blamed the closures on market rules that favor carbon-emitting plants. In a statement, Christopher Crane, Exelon's president and CEO, said, "We know in our heads that shutting down the uneconomic Illinois plants is necessary to preserve even more jobs elsewhere, but our hearts ache for the thousands of talented women and men who have served Illinois families for more than a generation and will lose their jobs because of poorly conceived energy policies." Byron will close in September 2021. Its 2 units were completed in the 1980s and still maintain a capacity factor above 90%, according to reports. Dresden will close in November of 2021. Its first unit was commissioned in 1960 and later retired. The 2 remaining units were completed in the 1970s. Dresden's lifetime capacity factor is around 78%, but reports say it currently performs at better than 90%. That's my story for this week. I'll now turn it over to Jen Runyon. Stay safe and healthy, everyone.
Thanks, Teresa. Story number 2. The UK has been seriously ramping up its wind power capacity installations, and last week was a testament to its success when the country set a new record for wind energy generation due to the high winds from Storm Francis. National Grid ESO confirmed that at 1:30 p.m. on Wednesday, August 26th, wind met 59.9% of total power demand in the country. The remaining power mix at that time was made up of gas at 18.8%, nuclear at 15%, biomass at 3.1%, imports at 2.5%, and hydro and others at 0.7%. The new record surpasses the previous highest share for wind, which was at 59.1%, and that was set just the week prior on Saturday, August 22nd. The UK currently has a wind energy capacity of 24 gigawatts. That's 10.4 gigawatts of offshore and 13.6 gigawatts of onshore. And last year, wind energy overall met about 20% of UK power demand. Rapid growth is expected in this coming decade, with offshore wind alone expected to meet over a third of the UK's power needs by 2030. You can read more about the UK and wind energy in general on renewableenergyworld.com. Story number 1. Transportation electrification is really starting to take off, and 2 stories from last week really highlight that trend. First, state officials gave Southern California Edison, SCE, the green light for an expansive electric car charging infrastructure program that will add about 38,000 new chargers throughout the utility's 50,000 square mile service area. The program, which is known as Charge Ready 2, will be the nation's largest light-duty EV charging program run by an investor-owned utility. Kate Sloan, SCE Director of E-Mobility and Building Electrification, said, quote, "This action by the California Public Utilities Commission is critical to supporting California's transition from fossil fuel toward electrification." She added that investment in EV charging infrastructure can be a catalyst to help with the economic recovery from COVID-19, while also supporting air quality and climate benefits to all communities. Now, that news came alongside EV news from China. According to data released last month by the China EV Charging Infrastructure Promotion Alliance, as of the end of July 2020, members of the alliance reported that 566,000 public charging stations had been installed and put into service across the country. The group added that from August 2019 to July 2020, the number of new public charging stations installed per month averaged about 10,000 units. And you can read more on both those stories on power-grid.com. And before I say goodbye, I want everyone to know that we are just about to release the program information for our Distributech and PowerGen Plus series. For DTech Plus, the virtual 2-day event will take place September 23 and 24 and present conference sessions and 2 keynotes under the theme of Utility of the Future. The Power Gen Plus virtual series takes place the following week, September 29 and 30, and presents programming under the theme of pushing the power generation envelope. I hope you can attend. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.